Do you want to be invited to a secret type of bar that nobody talks about but I use all over my guitar playing? Well, let me introduce you to the Hinge Bar. So what is a Hinge Bar and how does it work? Well, the biggest mistake you could be making in your left hand is jumping a finger across different strings without a note or an open string in the middle to give you time. Without this note in the middle, it takes time for your finger to lift off, to move, to put down, to play, and this makes a gap between the notes. And this is not going to give you the smooth sound that you want. But sometimes if we're barring the note, we might get a smooth sound. But what if we wanted an open string in the bass as a chord? We want an open string with your top note before you put on the bass note. This would mean if we come straight in for the bar, we can't have our open string in the chord, and this is also not going to be a good solution. And this is where the Hinge Bar comes in. How a Hinge Bar works is you go into a normal bar position, but you're only pushing with this side of the hand, with the lower side of your finger, and you can have your lower string open. One of the places I use a Hinge Bar is in a piece called Wild Mountain Thyme. This is the Scott Tennant arrangement, amazing arrangement, go check it out. And I have a bass note, then I play these two in my melody, and I want that bass note to be ringing on, and you can see the hinge there, and then I come down onto my next bass note. If I jump my finger, you hear that top note stop as I jump down. We don't want that, we want a smooth sound. And because we have our open bass to start, that is where our Hinge Bar comes in. It stops our finger from needing to jump, giving us that disconnected sound, and it gets over the bar, full bar, blocking out our bass note. And where else could you use a Hinge Bar? I don't hear you asking, but I will tell you anyway. So often when you're playing a chord, if you take your A minor shape that you'd be using in a bar higher up the neck, even if you don't have the bass note that you need to bar on, if you look at my hand, by having a more open hand in a bar position, this finger's going to be a lot more relaxed. My first finger, a lot more relaxed. If I have to tuck it in, we get that boxing first finger that is going to have a lot of tension. It'll lock your hand in and it'll get rid of a lot of movement that we want in our hand. So often, even if I don't need a bass note, I'll be playing with a Hinge Bar, so I have a much more relaxed hand position. So, have you heard of Hinge Bars before? Let me know in the comments, because I'd love to hear if you're already using them, if you've never heard of them before, and subscribe, like, all of the good stuff, as it really helps the channel grow. And if you want more direct feedback from me about your playing, go to my free community, the link's in the description. I can have a direct look at your playing and see what it is you can be improving. Also, if you want to have a look at a video talking further about bar chords, check this video out here where I break down standard bar chords in far more detail. I'll see you in there.